AK Interactive 135th Land Rover 88 Part 3, painting British Army of the Rhine camouflage using blue tack. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, it's good to see you. Hope you enjoy it. So I've decided to do the BAOR camouflage on this Land Rover. I think at the end of the last episode everything was base coated in white, so now we start painting. The first paint to use is the NATO green. I'm using AK Interactive 3rd Gen paints pretty much throughout this build. They go down really nice and smoothly, so everything just gets a nice coat of this green. Start with the doors and bonnet, and then we move on to the body itself. Then move on to the seats. Now these are made of a light grey vinyl, so I've just mixed a pretty nondescript light grey. Just going to paint them with a big brush and get them over and done with quickly. I go on to do I don't show it on camera, but I do a modelling effect with a really thin off-white, just to give them a bit of wear and tear. There's not a lot of surface detail on them, so it's hard to use a wash to bring that out. So yeah, nice couple of thin coats just to get a good coverage. Right, the lovely engine next. I just did it in a pastel green for the actual engine block. It probably could have been a bit greener and a bit darker. It's not going to be seen. So this is just doing this for me. Just I know it's not going to be seen, but at least I know that I'll have done it. I guess there's lots of bits of models like that. Let me know down in the comment if you would have bothered to do this, or if you would just put the engine block in, the oil sump, just so that you can't be seen from underneath. The details are painted in a variety of blacks and aluminiums, and there's a steel for the gearbox as well. There's the engine in place and fully painted, and this is the last time it will ever be seen. I'm using Ammo Ultra Glue to stick the bonnet on. I like this because it doesn't melt the paintwork. It's just a nice PVA glue, but a really strong bond. Works really well. But yeah, say goodbye to the engine. I haven't even put all of the engine in there, to be honest with you. But that's it. That's the last time that'll be seen. It does take a while to go off this glue, but once it does, as I say, it makes a really nice bond. Okay, now we get on to the camouflage. Now the British Army of the Rhine camouflage is a hard-edged camouflage, but with the wiggly lines. The only way to do it really is with some sort of putty or blue tack. What I tend to do is just mark the edges with the blue tack, and then you'll see me fill it in with masking tape afterwards, once I've got all the lines in the right place. I'm following the instructions quite closely to get the right shapes. You just roll the blue tack out into a thin worm, and then that's easily mouldable to make all the nice curves. And then when you come to spray it, you spray right up to the edge of the blue tack, and you get that nice firm edge. You see, I had a second attempt at this because I didn't quite get the line right, and I've gone for a slightly thinner bit of blue tack as well, just to get a bit more definition. If you like what I'm doing, guys, please feel free to give me a like. And I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. So that's all the blue tack in place, and now I go around and just fill in all the gaps with masking tape. And you have to make sure that you don't leave any gaps, obviously. And just fill in between the blue tack to mask off the areas. So that's all the masking done. Now we can move on to spraying the black. NATO black, again it's AK Interactive 3rd Gen acrylic. So here we go. First layer of black going on. Once that's dry, we can get onto the really scary bit, and I still don't know why I filmed this, because it is quite nerve-wracking just to see that it's all worked. But revealing taking all the masking off, and seeing what it's like. I think it's actually turned out quite well. There wasn't any bits that I can see where it oversprayed or the masking didn't work. So I'm really happy with the outcome. So there you go, I think that's worked really well. You can see the modelling of the seats there as well in that picture. But the camos come up really nicely, I think. Yeah, so that's be it for now. I've also painted the canvas cover just with khaki and just with a highlight of deck tan. And I've given the bodywork a satin varnish. So that's it for this time. Let's say please like and subscribe. Please send me some comments as well. Let me know how you think I'm getting on. And next time we move on to the weathering, and I've got to try and remember not to use any rust because it's made of aluminium. So see you again next time, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.